Andre, what are you doing here? How did I know I'd find you here? Joyous towns such as this give off a sweet call for traveling musicians of my elegant caliber. Are you stalking me? Because I kind of feel like you are. Please, I insist. Allow me to volunteer my music to make this a night to remember. As much as I hate to admit it, things do feel a little more high-spirited with him around. My dear listeners, I'm here to fill this world with love and peace. Allow me to play you a song that'll warm your hearts and bring a light to this dark night. It's called The World is Full of Love. It sure is, buddy. It sure is. Hi. You and Alan have really gotten strong since I was away. Looks like the war provided you both with ample training opportunities. Pretty sure you could probably still wipe the floor with both of us at once, though. And to be fair, Patrick's gotten a little tougher and a little less of a jerk, too. Just a little. You know, Loggins, there's no harm in giving someone an honest compliment once in a while. I have to admit that I'm still rather upset over losing to your class. But oh well, today's your day in the sun. I suppose I can let it slide this once. Why do I feel like Friedel is gonna, like, slit my throat in my sleep tonight? Or Lara's. Andre and Oliver could make a cool partnership. Oh my god, they should. They should team up. That would be both awful and amazing at the same time. Patrick was a real piece of crap when I first met him. Yes, but he's gotten a little better since then. Kinda. Still, looks like we'll be able to leave the club in decent hands now at least. Hi. It's really cold out tonight, so we're out here giving hot drinks to anyone who wants to warm up. It's so good to have everyone back. I've really missed seeing all of you. Sorry, I always cry over stuff like this. I get so emotional at these things. Today's a happy day. No time for tears. Smile, Dolly. Smile. Especially since nobody knows what might happen tomorrow. We should take the chance to be happy while we have it. Would you like something warm to drink? Free of charge, of course, and courtesy of the merchants of Trista. It's a day of celebration, so that's all the more reason to make sure that you don't catch a cold. The town and academy are like a flower bed in full bloom. Nothing but happiness as far as the eye can see. I doubt any of us will ever forget this day. Can I go inside? I can't. Oh no, why are there so many people? There are too many people. Cutscene? Wait, could those books be? By any chance, is that the complete Gambler Jack 2 collection? Yes? Yeah, but I knew it. So, have you read it already? What'd you think of it? Interesting? I have not, in fact, read it. Actually, also, how can you see into my inventory? I guess I wasn't really in the mood for a story set in Calvard, but other than that, it was fine. Why do you ask? Are you a fan? Well, now we know that the Gambler Jack series takes place in Calvard. We learned another thing today about the color of fish and the location of a book. How dare you imply I'd have an interest in mass market rubbish like that, and set in an enemy country no less. No, I mustn't be so quick to judge. Rixia Mao, right. You were the guy with the picture of Rixia. I miss her. I want my Rixia back. She better be playable in the next freaking game. The series wants me to suffer, give me an awesome character, and take her away. Anyway, Rixia Mao gave the series a wholehearted recommendation in an interview, so there must be something of worth in those pages. Rixia Mao, the cross-bellin performer? Ah, yes, I'd nearly forgotten about his celebrity crush. Who's definitely like half his age. I'm glad to see you haven't forgotten her name. That's good. Very good. I could never forget her name. Her recommendation spurred within me an infinitesimal interest in these books, but finding them has posed quite a challenge. I finally managed to acquire copies of the original and read them cover to cover, but the sequel continues to escape my grasp. That's a shame. He's eyeing these books like a starving animal. Maybe I should just give them to him. Nah. Bye. Yeah, here you go, sir. I'm not reading these. If I ever want to read these, I'll just like look it up online. That is 12 or 13 books that I would have to read out loud right now. I ain't doing that. If you really want them, I'd be happy to give you my copies. Are you sure? Of course. I've already read them. Liar. And I'm not exactly chomping at the bit to read them again. Reen handed over all of Gambler Jack 2. Well, if you insist, I suppose it would be rude of me to refuse an offer from a student. Very well. I will take your extra literature off your hands. I think that's probably a heartfelt thank you in Heinrich speak. I should give you something in return, though, shouldn't I? Very well. A Zemurian ore. Oh, hey. Zemurian ore? I can't believe it. If you don't mind me asking, how did you even end up with this? It's an antique that has been passed down in my family for generations that you just carry around in your pocket? People in this world are wild. It's an antique that has been passed down in my family for generations. It's hardly valuable enough for me to call it an heirloom, and I've never thought of it as anything more than an odd stone. From what I hear, however, in the right hands, it can be used to customize weapons. It's not doing any good in my possession, obviously, but it might do well in yours. Well, if you're sure. Thank you very much. We'll make sure to put it to proper use. Glad to hear it. As for these books, I suppose I'll read them after you succeed in the operation tomorrow. So make sure that you come back safely and not for my reading pleasure alone. We will. In the game's timeline, there's a whole year gap between 2 and 3. So playing 3 in 2026 would be perfect timing. That's so far from now. That is so far from now. However, I am going on a longish vacation again in May. Slightly shorter this time, though, sadly. Evening, Reen. Out for a little stroll to see what everyone's up to? Yeah, I guess I shouldn't be surprised you're passing the time with your good friend, Mr. Booze. Well, the plan was to have a little get-together with all the instructors to celebrate finally being back. But the only ones who've shown up so far are me and these two. And they're not exactly my first choice for drinking buddies. I don't think Nightheart is even here. Who you want to be drinking with? Beatrice and the principal? Makarov? Good luck. You better not be mocking me to one of your students, Instructor Valestein. Why, come and join us, Reed. There's a seat right here, and the libations are flowing fast and free. Nah, it's alright. I wouldn't want to intrude. If I sat down, it'd all be over. I'd never escape. I wish the other instructors would hurry it up. I'm not sure how much longer I can suffer this company. I would have been better off just getting sloshed by myself at the counter. I realize I didn't speak to you a second time. You and your classmates are truly incorrigible, irresponsible. Did you never, at any point, think of what might have happened if you'd gotten hurt staging an operation like that? Well, yeah, but has he even had that much to drink? He's talking like he got started this morning, and we just had a perfectly normal conversation with him about books at Rixia Mao. Sir, what have you done in the brief moment I was speaking to Sarah? What's worse is that you're even corrupting the other classes. If Class 7 had never been cooked up, the upper class students of the Academy never would have debased themselves by attempting something so insane. Absolutely never. I know you can hear me, Instructor Valestine. All of this is your fault, I hope you know. Okay, he's back to sounding like a normal person. Aw, come on. You can't blame me for every little thing that happens at the Academy, can you? Oh, that updated the character notebook. All right. This year's been one thing after another. Still, I suppose I should be happy that all of the students returned safely. Do you have anything else to say? Hadn't counted on the vice principal being such an enthusiastic drinker. If I'd known, I would have just gotten hammered on my own up at the counter. At this rate, I'm doomed to a night of agonizing sobriety. No, not you. No, I want to talk to Thomas. I was so glad to see that all of the students who stayed at the Academy are doing well. I'm so a little disappointed we couldn't invite Instructor Nightheart to this little gathering, though. Yeah, he probably has his hands too full preparing for tomorrow's battle to be sitting around here. Or he could be off with Fiona, you know. One of the two. I hope he's going to be all right. Worry not. I'd honestly be more concerned for the safety of his enemies. I'm sure he'll be back here in no time, arguing with Instructor Sarah like a couple of lovers who can't admit their true feelings for one another. Whoa, 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 whoa. Thomas, are you trying to sink my ship? Who do you think you are? Nightheart belongs with Fiona. Fiona, not Sarah. Sarah, for some reason, likes Professor Schmidt's type. Nightheart and Fiona. Sarah and whoever is not Nightheart. I really don't care. She could have, like, anyone. Get it together. Thomas, you jerk. I heard that. When this war is finally over, I'll have to be sure to invite Instructor Nightheart out for drinks again. Naturally, you're always welcome to join us for some fine fraternal bonding, Reen. Well, I think I could swing it as long as you don't try to spike my drink or anything. Yeah, I think he would spike your drink. I think he would do that, actually. It's so nice to finally be able to sit and enjoy a relaxing cup of Fred's tea again. But who knows how long I'll be able to. There's no telling what tomorrow may bring, so we should enjoy what we can while we can. So the time to fight for Heimdall is nearly upon us. I suppose I should enjoy these last moments of relaxation while I can. Trista finally seems like it's back to the way it should be. It just isn't right unless it's all lively like this. And who do we owe that to? You students, of course. So here's a little something from me. Oh, free stuff, golden pasta. Wow, there's a lot here. Thank you so much. Sure thing. Make sure you all enjoy it. Oh, I will. I love pasta. I'm giving every customer who walks in here tonight a freebie. Won't be a night to remember if we don't all pitch in, right? What a nice guy. Golden pasta. A pasta with a golden glow made with flavorful cheese. I love cheese. I want pasta. And I'm hungry now. I had sushi though, so I really should not be. Good evening. Lovely to see the town so vibrant again, isn't it? That it is, though I take it you're here preparing for tomorrow instead of joining in the festivities? You got it. We're getting our high-speed vehicles prepped in Trista Station as we speak. We've already got a team at work near Carroll, too. On top of that, the 4th Division rolls out tomorrow morning. Get some rest tonight. We won't have the luxury for much longer, unfortunately. I will. But that's enough serious talk for now. Tonight's supposed to be happy. Just make sure you rest up so you'll be in peak condition for tomorrow, alright? Yep. I almost forgot. Oh, there's Valimar. Let's talk to the people in here. Oh my god, there's some... Hey, monk! I haven't gazed upon this wonderful, wonderful board in a very long time. There really aren't as many submissions as there were during the peak misty period, but that's no surprise. It's heartwarming to see how many there still are, though. Radio Trista's diehard fans clearly haven't turned away from it. It's making me a little emotional. I believe the time has come. The time for Radio alias Passion Boy to make his glorious return to the airwaves. Why would you pick that handle? Oh, hello. I mean, live your life, monk. But, I don't know. Oh, hello. Really glad you were able to take this town back from the Alliance. Nice work. We're cooking up a special broadcast for tonight about everything that happened here. You're all gonna be famous. We'd actually kind of prefer if you guys didn't make too much of a big deal about our involvement in all of this. Too late. After having the truth silenced by the army for so long, the director's desperate to broadcast it now. His attention is starting to shift to the battle for Heimdall tomorrow, though. He's got his heart set on broadcasting it all live, so he's running around doing the preparation to make that happen. Really? That's an interesting idea. Can't imagine most places in the country have a clear idea of what's going on. Getting accurate, unbiased information to as many people as possible could even have an impact on the war's outcome. That's his theory. Tomorrow's going to be one heck of a day, that's for sure. Ever since the Alliance took over, our broadcasts have been heavily restricted. But now the director's all fired up about using the radio to spread the truth. Who can say how much will actually influence the war, but tomorrow should be one heck of a day. Hi. Voices can be heard from the other side of the glass. All right, that does it for the script. Still, we're doing this thing live. The guys doing the recording need to be ready for anything. Right. We're all ready to go here too. If you don't mind me asking, how close to the action are we gonna get? What do you think? As close as we can. He is really fired up in there. I just hope he doesn't do anything too risky. Yeah, I just hope he doesn't get his teammates shot. Voices can be heard from the other side of the glass. Okay, people, let's get those final checks done. Get our narrator on standby too. Tomorrow's going to be a really important day for all of us. All right, let's talk to Valimar. Wait, no, that's main story. Let's not talk to Valimar. It looks like we can straight up go out that highway. Okay. Rex and I have been running around town taking as many pictures as we can. It's just nice to see how happy everyone is. There's not a frown to be found. Seeing everyone like this reminds me that smiles are what I wanted to capture most. Smiles are contagious. It just makes me happy to see people happy. And that's what I wanted to capture with my camera most of all, smiling faces. Feels so strange to be back here again, but as much as I'd like to sit around and reminisce, I don't want to waste a night like tonight indoors. Besides, I've still got to talk to Toa, Angelica, and George. Might want to check on Valimar while I'm at it too. Can I go this way? I should probably stay in town for now. It'd be a shame to waste a night like this wandering around on my own. I mean, we are kind of actively wandering around on our own. Hey. Mom and Dad will never change. I'm so glad all the scary soldiers are gone, though. I can't even play outside when they were here. I love the mood tonight. What do you say about doing a tour of the town ourselves? That does sound nice. It'll be just like a date. Oh, I know. Maybe we should wrap ourselves up together in that red scarf again. That might be a little too cute. This brings back memories. It's a lovely idea, but I think I'd be worried about everyone staring at us if we did it outside. I think that kind of thing's best kept behind closed doors anyway. Yeah. Did you ever hear that? Well, we've only got one scarf, so we need to try to make do, especially because it's too cold to be out without one. Still, maybe if we all hold hands, that would be enough to keep us warm. Come on, Kurt, that includes you. I don't think it's too cold outside, though. Green's running around without a shirt on. I think y'all are fine. Wait, no. Micked. Hello. You're a weird kid, you know that? Everyone's out there celebrating and you're hanging out in a dingy old shop. Nice to see the war hasn't changed your attitude, at least. I hear you were gathering information on the war and passing it on to Principal Van Dyke this whole time. I wanted to thank you for that. Well, you gotta do something to kill time when business is slow, right? Seriously, kid, it was no big deal. But what's this I hear about you helping out the Imperial Army with an operation tomorrow? Let me give you a word of advice. Watch your back. You can't stick your hand into a hornet's nest without getting stung. Every action has a consequence. That is very true. I'll be sure to keep that in mind tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know how well this is going to go. I like Lecter. I don't trust Claire. I mean, I don't trust Lecter either. I just like him. Hold on, though. I need a drink. Ran out of coffee. Too many people? There really are. Merchants of Trista have apparently agreed to stay open until late tonight, so here I am. You guys just watch your back tomorrow. The guys behind this war are real monsters, every last one of them. Inspect curios. No. Trade. I do want this, but I would ideally get a quartz, like how I have the quartz that has Phantom Phobia, Cross Crusade, and whatever the other thing is all together. I would like ideally get like the next step above that had this one, Altair Cannon, and I guess Shadow Blade all on one. That'd be pretty nice. I don't know if that exists.